everybody, welcome back to another pumpkin kind of video. Rachel here. As you can see, this is going to be Hideaki's turn. So let's see how this goes, shall we? Chapter 1, What's Hidden Behind the Charm. Whew, I'm beat. I dragged my feet as I walked home. My boss had been in a bad mood again today and been stuck working overtime until late. I checked my watch. The hour hand was nearly on the 11 o'clock mark. A rumbling came from my tummy. I was hungry, too. Just when I about decided to grab some fast food, something popped into my head. Oh dear, the bar I'd happened to stop into the other day. They should still be open. I turned and started back the way I came with a slightly lighter gait. I was sure I'd find what I was looking for there. Good evening. I called out in a quiet greeting, a small nervous smile on my face, just when I'd set up to the counter without being noticed. Hey, it's Crystal. That voice sent a tingle of anxiety up my spine. It took all my bravery to turn and look. I'm sure you're excited, Hide, but try and tone it down a little. Seriously, can't you see you're scaring her? Come on, guys, don't be so mean. It's your fault for not realizing what you're doing without us having to point it out to you. Sheesh, big mouse. Am I right, Crystal? Don't you think you're being a little too critical? It's okay, Crystal. There's no need to play along with his game. Especially after he's been so rude when you're obviously tired from work. What are you guys talking about? I thought she looked like she needed a friend. Don't you mean you needed a friend? So, what if I did? A small giggle escaped my lips. In spite of my earlier nerves, I was starting to enjoy myself. Crystal? My gaze met that of a confused-looking Hideaki. What could I do? This was too funny. I'm sorry for laughing like that. I was just a little nervous when I got here. But I started thinking maybe there's no need to be, and I thought it was funny. You mind if I join you? Of course you can. You're always welcome. Just as we were in the middle of happily starting a toast to my return to the bar, something embarrassing happened. A loud growl came from my stomach. For a second, everyone's eyes were on me. Oh, I could feel my face turn blush bright red. God, what is wrong with me? Just as I'd finally gotten comfortable, my own stomach betrayed me. It was true I hadn't eaten in a while. Why now? Had you been at work up until you came here? Yes. Without getting dinner? Yes. I was sure everyone was now disgusted with me. Unable to look anyone in the eye, I dropped my head in shame. Just when we've been having a good time. Then I guess we'll have to make our toast today with food instead of drinks. That would be best. I agree, although I'm not sure if you can really call that a toast anymore. Hey, come on, Crystal, don't look so down. Hideaki tugged at my arm, pulling me into the center of the group. When I looked up at his face in confusion, I saw a broad grin across it. Happens to me all the time, too. What does? Getting stuck at work so long, even I forget to eat. I'm just much slower at my job than everyone else. I don't know about that. I think you might be setting your standards too high. Huh? You're expecting too much of yourself. I mean, I don't know what kind of job you have, but you should try and relax a little. There's no need to always do everything perfectly. Hideaki, what are you two whispering about over there? I don't like it. What's your problem? Fine, you win. Well, thank you very much. You won't find a better gentleman than I. Don't you think, Miss Lynn? What are you talking about? Of the two of us, I'm obviously much more of a gentleman. Knock it off already, you two. You're making her uncomfortable. The back and forth was so much like a comedy performance I couldn't help but smile. Thank you so much for everything, everyone. I feel better now. It's nothing. You deserve it for your hard work. We smiled and talked as Hideaki walked me home. I had ended up not drinking a single drop of alcohol. Hideaki refused to let me, insisting I better not because I had work tomorrow. But he may have been right, mostly because of fatigue. I wasn't feeling all that great. It was a lot of fun. To be honest, I've been struggling, so it's a good distraction. Don't thank me, I had fun too. I hadn't expected I'd get to see you again so soon. Hearing him say that so nonchalantly made me flustered. He'd actually been hoping to see me again, huh? Crystal? If you didn't mind, I thought maybe we could do something again sometime. Ha! No need to be so nervous. Well, maybe next time we can make it just the two of us. What do you think? I felt my body temperature rise at the suggestion. Oh, you mean, just teasing you. Bye, Crystal. I'll see you at Aldera again sometime. With those last words, Hideaki left. I replayed the conversation over and over in my head, wondering what he'd been thinking. A few days passed after that. I was filled with a sense of freedom after getting a new perspective on work. All my hard work had paid off. My boss had finally recognized and praised my efforts. That made me think of Hideaki. I wonder how he was doing. The fact we'd only met twice crossed my mind. I thought of him often, that grown-up easygoingness and boyish smile. And with every thought made me want to see him again. Just as I was pondering those feelings, I thought I saw the man I was thinking of. Hideaki? I instinctively called out his name. Crystal? Sorry for shouting like that. Let's apologize for it. I'm glad you did. The man I caught sight of turned out to be him after all. I was so glad to see him without thinking I invited him to a cafe. But then I thought, you obviously don't have the day off today, do you? I certainly don't make a habit of wearing a suit when I don't have to. Yep, he was in the middle of work. I should have known. I'm an idiot. I hated myself for it. I really have to work on that. Crystal, what's the matter? You look frustrated. I'm so hopeless. I only dare go asking you what I'm considering. Could you tell me more? I just to see you again. I was glad to run into you, but I didn't even might be working. God, I feel stupid. Crystal, You really wanted to see me again? Remembering what I just said, I felt my cheeks turn hot red. What was I saying? I immediately looked at my feet, embarrassing. I'm actually really glad to hear that. When I looked up, my eyes met his, a big smile on his face. I panicked and looked down again. Oh, what do I do? Hey, Hide, I don't know if you see together with a woman. Is this a date? Oh, hey, Memorial. And if it isn't Crystal, I'm impressed today. Unfortunately, she's the one that asked me out, not the other way around. Really? Wouldn't your boyfriend get mad? Yeah, that's not good. Is your boyfriend really okay with this? Oh, what? I looked up at their questions. I hadn't been listening. What was this about a boyfriend? My boyfriend? What? You don't have to hide anything. It's only natural a cute girl like you'd be taken. Whoa. Okay, Mike. That's great. Hold on. Let's go. Absolutely. You mind if I sit down here? Hey, why do you get to sit next to her? Because sitting next to her is obviously way better than sitting next to you. It's okay, right? Don't get carried away. You get to sit next to her, so do I. Without resolving my confusion, the two start bickering like usual. They must be really good friends, but never mind that. Excuse me? Huh? I didn't ask Hideaki out on a date. You didn't have to deny it that strongly. Ha! She's a girl who speaks her mind. It's because you started asking for her on a date this happened in the first place. But you didn't deny it. Also, I don't have a boyfriend either. Huh? The two men looked at me with surprise and doubt. Don't look so surprised, I really don't have one. I pushed past my urge to cower and continued talking. Really? You really don't? No, I don't. Then in that case, Momo's voice dropped low as he whispered, How about me? Huh? Once I knew what he meant, my face flushed. What is this guy thinking? Hey, don't. Not with this guy. Why not? If she wanted, I'd be happy to try and win her over. No way. Why? If you're good enough to deserve her, then It's been a long time since I finished work this early. It was Friday, and I actually left work on time for once. I was in a great mood. I wasn't that tired, so I thought maybe I'd go out to eat with some friends. Or... Last time he left so suddenly, what was he gonna say? I remembered back to what he'd said that day. Suddenly, the sound of a phone ringing interrupted Hideaki's sentence. Why now? Wait a minute, did he like me? My face turned red at the thought. Nah, that's impossible. I was still a kid compared to him. He'd never wanted to make that joke. As I walked along, conflicted, I suddenly realized I was in front of Adir. My buddy was surprisingly honest about where I'd want to be. It was still early, but it looked like the bar was open. I opened the door as if being sucked inside. The door chimes jingled. Hello? Huh, no one's here. But then why would the door be open? I looked at my watch. It was slightly before the hour before the bar should open. But today there was an unusual, delicious smell. I put my things down and followed it. It sounded like someone was in the kitchen. I carefully peeked. I timidly looked inside. What if they saw me? Crystal? Ah! Don't be so surprised. Oh, you startled me. What's up? You're early. What are you doing? Is it obvious? I'm cooking. Hideaki? Cooking? Huh, is it that much of a surprise? It's unexpected. I don't even know what to say. You don't have to be that honest. Oh, sorry. Don't apologize. You tend to say that too much. I do? Yeah, I know it's essential for building and keeping things going smoothly, but I'd like you to not feel you have to be so careful around me. I want us to get along even better. I started to blush, so what he was saying, I stopped the thought in its tracks. What am I thinking? I'm just a kid compared. I bet your wife wouldn't be happy to hear you say that. My wife? Not you mentioned me like that anyway. I don't have a wife. Huh? Although I got plenty of prospects, and a long time ago I used to have one. When I was young and married once, but I was too involved with my work, she got fed up. I felt my heart speed. I know it wasn't a story to make me happy, but he wasn't married, so feel free to love me. Just as if he read my mind, he spoke with a serious look. Oh, Lord, what should I do? Just kidding. Don't make that face. Oh, now that I think about it, are you hungry? Sachiro's out doing some shopping, but when he comes back, we can have a little tasting party. He had obviously changed the subject to ease my discomfort. He really was nice. The more I learned about him, all of a sudden there was a loud crash. Ah! The lights also went out. Being located underground, Adira was immediately plunged into darkness. Looks like the power's out. I spoke in the direction where I thought a Hideaki was, but there was no reply. Hideaki? What was going on? Something didn't feel right. Wanting to find him, I groped around in my bag for my phone. Only thing I could hear was the faint sound of his breath. Something was wrong. Hideaki! Hideaki! What? Hideaki, are you okay? I received no answer to my question. What on earth could happen? I finally found my phone. Barely visible, I finally caught sight of him. Thank God, but my relief changed quickly to fear. His face was deathly pale and he was trembling. He did not look okay at all. Hideaki, why are you shivering? I'm not shivering. Yes, you obviously are. I timidly reached out my hand and touched his body. He jumped, startled at the touch. His brow was furrowed as he struggled to catch his breath, obviously in some sort of trouble. Was he afraid? It's okay, Hideaki, I'm here. I pulled him into a hug. I could feel his racing pulse. I gently rubbed his back up and down like I would soothe a kid. What do I do? How could I stop his shaking? Crystal, you're so nice. He started to talk, words fragmented with haggard pauses. I tightened my arms around him. But you can't just act like this around a guy. As he spoke, he tried to free himself, but I held on tighter. No, I won't let you go. You were afraid, weren't you? No, please don't lie to me. I'm worried. Your hand. My hand? Before I had time to hold out, he grabbed it. His palm was ice cold. I had the impulse to wrap his hand in both of mine, but I didn't get the chance. He pulled on it and put it on his chest. I could now directly feel the beats of his thumping heart. You make me nervous being this close. Can you feel how fast my heart's beating? I could feel my face steadily grow redder. Obviously, he was lying to me, but the way he looked into my eyes, it'd be easy enough to believe him. Please stop trying to trick me. I'm honestly just worried about you. If that's true, then won't you let me trick you? I looked at his face and tried to force a smile despite the pained look. The reason he was hurting was me? I frantically suppressed my urge to press him for the truth. He wasn't ready for that yet. I'll let you get away with it for now, but I know, later. The light from my cell phone died out, but I was still strongly aware of his presence. I was wrapped in the scent of tobacco from the cigarette he'd been smoking. Sorry, Soichiro, I screwed up. I went a little overboard with the cooking. No, it's fine. I should have told you before I left. I never expected it would trip the breaker like that. Soichiro would soon return to flip the switch on the breaker to get the power back on. Apparently, there were too many appliances going at the same time. Hideaki was pretending like nothing had happened, but I remembered everything. The agony he'd been in as I felt his heartbeat. Was it wrong of me to be curious? I wanted to know more. I wanted to find out what made this carefree, smiling man so afraid. I wanted to help. You okay, Crystal? I'm fine. I can't believe myself. Sorry you had to see me acting so stupid. Oh, no, it's okay. I was really glad you were here. He stroked my head as he spoke. His hand was still trembling slightly. Hideaki. I couldn't help the worry in my voice. He got a look of shame and turned away. Sorry, Soichiro, I'm gonna go for a smoke. Get her some food? But after you've gone through so much trouble, why not do it yourself? I told you I did something stupid. I'm too embarrassed. It's not like you to be concerned with such things. Don't say that. Even I get embarrassed. After talking with Soichiro, Hideaki went outside without a second look at me. I watched him go until he was out of sight. I wanted him to turn around and look at me again. Are you worried about him? Do you know something? Perhaps. I'm not sure what ails you at the moment. But I can say one thing. What is it? He was not lying when he said he was glad you were there to help. Here we go. Chapter 1 for Hideaki's route done. Thanks for watching, and I will see you all next time with whatever. Bye!